In the last video, I explained what indirect object pronouns are, how to identify the indirect object in your sentence, and how to change it to a pronoun and where it should go. So in this one, we're just going to do a little bit of practice. El número uno dice, mi papá da un beso a mi mamá. So da is the verb, gives. Who's doing the giving? My dad. What's he giving? A kiss. That's your direct object. To whom is he giving it? My mom. She's the indirect object. So we're going to want to replace mom with the pronoun. So what we would, because often in Spanish, they'll use both the indirect object pronoun and the indirect object. So we want the indirect object pronoun that matches the indirect object in our sentence. Well, mi mamá is our indirect object, so we would want to say my dad gives a kiss to her, my mom gives a kiss to my mom or to her, and her would be le, so that's what I'm going to plug in here. Okay, la profesora da mucha tarea a nosotros. So da is your verb. Who's doing the giving? The professor. What does she give? Homework. Who does she give it to? Us. So we want to say the professor gives us a lot of homework. So we want our indirect object to match up the prepositional indirect object already listed in the sentence. So we would pick nos. Nos also means us, and that's what we would put here. Okay, Sarita siempre dice la verdad a sus padres. So Sarita always tells the truth to her parents. Decir is the verb. Who's doing this telling? Sarita. What's she telling? The truth. That's your direct object. To whom is she telling it? Her parents. So we want to say Sarita always tells them, her parents, the truth. So them would be les. We want our purples to match. Mis amigos siempre dan regalos magníficos para mi cumpleaños. Okay, so the verb is dar, to give. Who's doing the giving? My friends. What are they giving? Present. And then it says, for my birthday. Okay, so who are they giving the presents to? It makes most sense if it's my birthday, they're going to be giving these presents to me. Me is me. So, mis amigos siempre me dan regalos magníficos para mi cumpleaños. María invita a sus amigos a cenar, por eso está preparando una pizza. So Maria invites her friends to eat dinner. So we got two sentences here. So in the first one, the verb is invite. Who's doing the inviting? Maria. So she's inviting her friends. Well, hold on a minute. So Maria is inviting her friends to dinner. Therefore, she's preparing a pizza. So what is Maria? It's still Maria, even though she's not listed again, because we started off with Maria's inviting her friends to dinner, so she'd be the one preparing the meal. So we've got preparing. Maria's the subject. She's the one doing the preparing. What's she preparing? She's preparing a pizza for him. For whom? Her friends. So her friends, we want to say Maria is preparing them a pizza, or her friends a pizza, which would be les. Si me das tu dirección electrónica, mañana escribo. So our verb is, okay, so it's saying if you give me your email address tomorrow, I will write who. So if you give me your email address tomorrow, I will write you. Paco está diciendo la verdad, pero ustedes no lo crean. So, telling the truth. Who's telling the truth? Paco. What's he telling? The truth. That's your direct object. To whom is he telling it? You all. And you all would be the same thing as les. So he's telling you all the truth, but you all don't believe him. Voy a vender mi bicicleta al hermano de mi amiga. So we've got going to sell. That's our verb. Sell. Who's going to sell? It's I am, and we know that because it's boy. Voy a vender. What am I going to sell? Mi bicicleta. That's my direct object. To whom am I going to sell this bicicleta? El hermano de mi amiga. So I'm going to sell him, my friend's brother, my bike. So I'm going to sell him, which would be le. Because if you go up here. Here's him, le. Oops. Okay. Mañana Roberto va a devolver mi libro de historia. So we've got va a devolver is our verb, return. Who's going to be doing the returning? Roberto, he's our subject. What's he going to be returning? The book. Or libro de historia, that's my direct object. And to whom is he going to be giving it? Well, if it's my book and he's returning it, makes sense that he's going to be returning it to me, right? If it's my book.